You know, of all the reboots and reimaginings we've been getting the last couple years, an Addams Family teen drama was not on my bingo card. But all the same, I've been looking forward to this show for a while now because it kind of just seems like everything I would be interested in, you know? I do think it's a little weird that it came out now as opposed to like Halloween or something, because I mean, like, I don't know about you, but when I think Thanksgiving, I think Addams Family. Produced and directed by Tim Burton, by the way, who's best known for getting all the credit for Henry Selick's hard work. But anyway, let's take a walk and check out the new Netflix show, Wednesday. But before that, really quick, this video is brought to you by Raid Channel Legends. Raid lets you explore millions of champion combinations and master countless tactics as you take on raid bosses, dungeon runs, campaign battles, and PvP arena matches. With hundreds of artifacts to equip on over 600 champions, all with unique skills, you can build your team and play the game pretty much however you want. Personally, I really like Venus, because you know how I am about those goth mommies, okay? And also she has poison attacks, which is always cool. Also, I'm into Ursula the Mourner because she does this thing where she lowers the enemy's attack and raises yours. And usually when I play RPGs, I like to do a lot of status effects and stuff, so she's really great for me. Now, this month is huge for Raid, okay? They just released a brand new faction, the Sylvian Watchers, with some new champions like Forest Elves, Ents, Druids, Fays, just the whole Burger King Kids Club, you know what I mean? And if that's not enough, Raid's got a full lineup of events, along with a new season in the Forge Pass, okay? Where you can get some hands-on time with some of the most powerful gear in the entire game. Also, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get some exclusive rewards in Raid right now. And also, if you haven't started playing Raid yet, click my link in the description or scan the QR code here on the screen, and you're gonna get over $30 in bonuses. We're talking a free epic champion, Tay-Rail, 200,000 silver, 1 energy refill, 1 EXP boost, and 1 ancient shard, so you can start summoning champions right as soon as you start up the game if you want. So again, click my link down below or scan the QR code on the screen and start playing some Raid Shadow Legends today. Okay, back to the show.
I'm not sure whose twisted idea it was to put hundreds of adolescents in underfunded schools, run by people whose dreams were crushed years ago. But I admire the sadism.
Well, she seems fun. Yeah, so this is Wednesday Addams, who is somehow the only goth girl at this entire school. It's like in the movie Tall Girl when she was the only person in the entire 2,000 kid campus who's taller than 5'9". Like, yeah, okay, Netflix, whatever you say. Anyway, so she opens up her locker to find her little brother stuffed inside, and then just goes right into full Wednesday mode.
I want names.
Don't know who they were. Honest. It happened so fast.
Pugsley, emotion equals weakness.
Now, while she's untying her brother, she touches him and suddenly has like a "That's So Raven" moment. Okay, so is Netflix just trying to make their own That's So Raven reboot right now? I'm on to you, Netflix, okay? You're not slick, I swear. If this little brother has a spin-off where he goes to the White House, I'm calling the cops. Anyway, so in seeing this vision, she realizes that her brother was bullied by the entire swim team, apparently. So she heads on down to the swimming pool to give him like a stern talking to, I assume. Yeah, that's normal. I just want to let you know here, okay, that Wednesday murdering an entire swim team with piranhas happens 2 minutes and 45 seconds into the first episode. So strap yourselves in, because it just keeps going from here. Now, because of all everything that just happened, Wednesday is kicked out of school. You don't say.
I promise you, my little viper, you will love Nevermore. Won't you, Tish?
Of course you will. It's the perfect school for her.
Why? Because it was the perfect school for you? I have no interest in following in your footsteps.
Yeah, oh boy, what girl would ever want to grow up to be friggin' Catherine Zeta-Jones? Truly, a fate worse than death. But okay, because Wednesday doesn't exactly fit in with all the normies who think murder is like bad or whatever, now she's being sent to a place called Nevermore, where all the future indie musicians / tattoo artists go to school.
Darling, we aren't the ones who got you expelled. That boy's family was going to file attempted murder charges. How would that have looked on your record?
Terrible. Everyone would know I failed to get the job done.
Okay. Yeah, this show's like right at my level. So she arrives at the new school, which kind of sort of exactly looks like Hogwarts. Sure, why not? And before she goes in to start her new life or whatever, she has a few words for her goth mommy.
I am not you, Mother. I will never fall in love or be a housewife or have a family.
I'm told girls your age say hurtful things. I shouldn't take it to heart.
Fortunately, you don't have one.
Okay, Wednesday, let's just lay off the sass for a second here. Like, come on. I had more teen angst than anyone you'll ever meet, and even I knew when to reel it in. Anyway, so first thing, she meets the school headmaster lady for like the welcome orientation or something.
Did your mother tell you we were roommates back in the day?
And you graduated with your sanity intact?
You certainly had a very interesting educational journey. 8 schools in 5 years.
They haven't built one strong enough to hold me.
You know, Wednesday kind of reminds me of those girls you meet in like high school and college who were like, I don't care what anyone thinks. I do what I want when I want. I've never met a guy who can keep up with me. And then turns out they're just like the worst human being you've ever met in your life. But anyway, finally, she goes up to her dorm room and meets her new roommate. And I'm sure this will all go over very well.
Howdy, roomie.
Wednesday, this is Enid Sinclair.
Welcome to Ophelia Hall.
Wait a second. We got a reserved Latino girl main character and an overly spunky blonde girl? Yeah, okay, I've seen every High School Musical and Camp Rock movie, all right? I know exactly where this is going. Also, you know, as fantastical as this show is, the real fantasy is having this 2,000 square foot dorm room with only one other person? Are you kidding me? Anyway, so as these kinds of shows and movies always seem to go, Enid shows Wednesday around the school and we get like the Mean Girls rundown of all the cliques and groups and social hierarchies of the school for kids who are definitely never gonna regret their fashion choices.
Welcome to the quad.
It's a pentagon.
The whole snarky goth girl thing might have worked at normie school, but here things are different.
You know, I just said this earlier, okay, but even more so now. This school is made for weirdo social outcasts, right? How is Wednesday like the only weird goth girl here? Like, I went to high school in Iowa, okay, and we had like at least 10 kids who made Hot Topic and Fall Out Boy their entire personalities, you know what I'm saying?
Let me give you a wiki on Nevermore's social scene. There are many flavors of outcasts here, but the four main cliques are fangs, furs, stoners, and scales.
Wait, fangs, furs, stoners, and scales. I'm sorry, but one of these is not like the other ones. Okay, so we have the fang kids, those are vampires. The fur kids are werewolves. Wait, so the fur kids and the furry kids are different? Hey, listen, I don't make the rules. Anyway, then we have the scale kids. They're like mermaid sirens. So what about the stoner kids? You know, they just kind of ride skateboards a lot. But more importantly, okay, so this is a school for outcast misfits full of vampires and werewolves.
That bunch of knuckleheads are furs, aka werewolves, like me.
Of course they gotta do the awoo thing. It's like Disney Channel zombies movies all over again. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, so we got vampires, werewolves, mermaids, Lana Del Rey fans. Like, is this not exactly just Monster High? Like, didn't we just do this a month ago?
And that girl, Bianca Barclay, is the closest thing Nevermore has to royalty. Although her crown's been slipping lately. She used to date a resident tortured artist, Xavier Thorpe, but they broke up at the beginning of the semester.
Well, yeah, because the dude's got a man bun. Like, come on, what was she supposed to do? So the next day, Wednesday has a fencing class where she sees this guy who's kind of getting, like, picked on or whatever, and then she's like, interesting, and ends up running into him later that day.
You're Wednesday, right? Rowan, my mother promised me I'd finally fit in somewhere. I never thought it was possible to be an outcast in a school full of outcasts.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of like when you have some hobby or something, and then you finally find other people who are also into that hobby, and then you realize that everyone else is like 4 layers deep, and they don't even enjoy it anymore or want anyone else to either. So anyway, the rest of the episode is Wednesday trying to run away from school, and by extension, run away from her parents and like society, bro. But she kind of keeps getting wrapped up in everyone else's business.
My mom says some wolves are late bloomers, but I've been to the best lichenologist. Had to fly to Milwaukee, would you believe it? I'd become a lone wolf. I'd be kicked out of my family pack with no prospect of finding a mate. I could die alone.
We all die alone, Enid.
Whoa, dude. Also, she meets up with one of the main love interests who works at a coffee shop and has the personality of Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
I'm going to fix your coffee machine. Then you're going to make my coffee and call me a taxi.
No taxis in Jericho. Where are you going anyway?
That's on a need-to-know basis.
Like, slight spoilers here, okay, but this right here is this character's entire range of emotion through the whole show. Now, while she's trying to run away from school, Wednesday has another That's So Raven moment about that Rowan kid she just met earlier, and like how he's gonna be attacked by a monster or something, so before she can fully make her escape, she decides to like warn him about it.
You're the one who's in danger.
What are you doing?
Saving everyone from you. Girl in the picture. That's you. My mother drew that picture 25 years ago when she was a student at Nevermore. My mother said it was my destiny to stop this girl if she ever came to Nevermore because she will destroy the school and everyone in it.
Well, shoot, your mom makes me sound really cool. And then right after this, we get the greatest scene of all time.
Rowan! Rowan!
I'm sorry, can we please run that one more time? I'm sorry. I mean no disrespect, but like, I'm sure somebody worked very hard on this, but what is this? This is that dude from the honeycomb commercials. And so now we're... I'm sorry. I need a moment. And so Wednesday decides not to run away after all because there's clearly something more afoot here. Like she finds out her dad might be wanted for murder.
Come on, Miss Adams, time to go.
Wait a minute, hang on. You're an Adams? Don't tell me Gomez Adams is your father. That man belongs behind bars for murder.
And she herself is allegedly gonna, like, destroy the world or something? What's going on? Now, I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing, okay? But basically, the show is like Sabrina mixed with CW's Nancy Drew and maybe some Riverdale mixed in there. I mean, like, on its own, it's pretty much just like a CW teen drama. But Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams, I mean, she just carries this entire show.
I trust Enid has given you the old nevermore welcome.
She's been smothering me with hospitality. I hope to return the favor. In her sleep.
Almost everything else about this show is kind of just like whatever. I mean, the mystery is interesting enough, I guess. Although, like I said, it's pretty much just Riverdale. But I absolutely love the character of Wednesday in this show, okay? Like, I thought I was gonna get tired of her whole, like, Wednesday thing, but, like, she just gets me every time.
If you hear me screaming bloody murder, there's a good chance I'm just enjoying myself.
So yeah, the show is completely insane, okay? But, like, it's right up my alley, so I recommend you give it a watch. But that's just me. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell, leave a like, leave a comment, all that stuff. Send me an email at alexmeyerscontact@gmail.com and let me know what movies or TV shows you think I should check out next. And above all, everybody have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.